Hi everyone, I'm Cendril, and welcome to Super Mario Land 2 6 Golden Coins. This is an, as you see, 1992 Game Boy game, and this is the first game I'm going to be doing for my Shooting Star series. This will be a quick playthrough of this game. It's pretty short, but it's a lot of fun. I played it a ton as a kid on my Game Boy, which I would take everywhere with me, and so I hope you really enjoy this. There's a clear thing here, which lets you, of course, clear the file. But let's go ahead and get started by pressing select. You can go into easy mode. I'm not going to be doing that. And let's go ahead and do the first stage. So, it's Mario. If you played any Mario game, especially the one, you know what's going on. This is before Mario could pick up shells and the like. Lives, coins, monsters defeated, which you typically don't see in a Mario game, and there's a reason that that's there. We'll get to that when I stomp on enough enemies. And the coins aren't... 100 coins don't give you an extra life like you think with most Mario games. No, they're used for something else. And then, of course, there's time. If time reaches 0, you lose a life. Oh, that's an extra life. And Starman. So, when you defeat... Here's the midway point, by the way. Hit the Goomba. For every enemy you beat after 4, you get an extra life. And a fire flower. I always like this, the way the fire flower looked here. I don't know why, but I just always did. Now, I'm not gonna find all the secrets or anything like that, even though it's a pretty short game. But I'm gonna show off as much as I can. There's the goal. If you reach the top, you get a bonus game. So if you ring the bell, you get a bonus game. And 3 lives. That's what that is. It's 3 1-ups. So it's a 3-up. Lives will more than likely not be a problem. Let me go ahead and show you what the coins are for. If you go into this cave, you see that there are different pipes with different amounts of coin values. Oh, let's go ahead and go into 50. You play a basically slot machine game. You jump, and you get something. So I got a carrot. The higher the coins you spend, the better the prizes. If you go in if you hit the witch-looking thing, you get nothing, which is sad. But that's the first stage. So, what's the plot of this game, you may be wondering? Well, I can go ahead and show you that. This is the door to what was Mario's Castle. And you see it says Mario Land 2, and there's 6 slots. Hence why this is called 6 Golden Coins. This is the first introduction of Wario, which has his own series of games and, you know, is a pretty big Nintendo character now in his own right. But it started here with Super Mario Land 6 Golden Coins. He took over Mario's castle, and you see there's a W now, and it looks all dark and gloomy. Of course, we can't do anything here yet. We don't have the 6 Golden Coins. So, Mario's going to try to get his castle back. To do that, we have to go to different stages. Like, for example, we're going to be starting with Tree Zone. Reach the top and beat the boss. Now, what do the bunny ears do? Well, they let you do this. They let you float. You'll slowly go down to the ground. If you hold it, you hold the jump button down, you will slowly float to the ground. However, if you tap it... Let's see, where's the other block there? There it is. For a 1-up. If you tap the button... If I can get up here, there we go. you actually float down a lot slower, which is, you know, something that I was really proud of learning as a kid. I was like, wow, I've figured this out. You can also float a long way in this stage. As you can see, especially if you do this little trick. But let's go ahead and float down. I just won't skip all of the stage. Jump. And so I'm just really walking right now. You can run, of course, to speed things up. I haven't played this game in literally over a decade, I would say. Ever since I was a kid. This is the other mini game that you can get. You hit, and then the fuse will follow to something. Hey, it went up. Cool. There we go. I'm not good at timing that one at all, so I'm just gonna get whatever I end up getting. The thing I really liked about this game is that they had a whole bunch of ideas. As you can see, you float in this stuff. And no, that's not because I'm using the bunny ears. You just float in this. It acts like water, except you don't have a, you know, oxygen count or anything like that. Plus the enemies look, you know, really weird. You'll see a lot of different enemies than you're used to. I would like to go up here. Come on. There we go. Went up. So, you can spin. This will help you break blocks. I didn't go over that the past few levels. And that's about just about everything. You've seen all the power-ups too. There's nothing super crazy here. This is before Mario had a lot of different power-ups. So the bunny ears are new, which I really liked. That enemy, that turtle, turns into a bomb when you hit it. That can, of course, damage you. And, of course, spikes damage you as well. These platforms will fall. It's all pretty standard Mario stuff. I don't have a... I'm not gonna have a whole lot to talk about. Just what happens during the stage. Oops! The thing I liked about this game, and what may make it too easy to some... It's a pretty easy game for Mario standards, especially... I don't know, I guess Mario games are pretty easy now, but they have a whole bunch of additional objectives and things you can do. Is that when you get hit, you don't go all the way back to Small Mario, which you do in a lot of games now. A lot of the Mario games. Instead, you just lose... You go down a stage, you should say. So, Fire Mario here will go to Normal Mario, which is go to Mario, and then to Small Mario. Same thing with the bunny. There's that. I need a bunny to get there, I think. Bunny ears. Let me get this bomb turtle out of the way. Yeah, I think I do. I think that leads to a secret exit. Which there are secret exits in stages, which are cool. I'll try to go back and show them off. But this is just going to be, like I said, a quick playthrough, so... Oh, I missed the 3-up. That one's not that hard to time, honestly. You just need a little bit of practice with it. That piranha plant, the spiky one, shoots out fireballs, so be wary of that. He only angles in one direction, though, so you can trick him by jumping up and then having him fire upwards. And grab this one up. You can also look down in case you need to, and you can also look up by just holding down or up. Which I always find handy, because then you don't really have to do a blind jump, which is you can't see the platform you're jumping to. You can always go up and look. Now you get a bunch of coins there by floating. Whoa! Forgot about that one up. That can easily cause a death. You didn't see, almost fell right through. And would have if I didn't have the fancy carrot, which gives us the bunny ears. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. I was meant to press a little earlier. Oh well. And we're already at the boss, but I'm going to do this stage. Now, the secret area is in this stage, and it's in that pipe that I pointed out. You'll need, I believe so anyway, you'll need bunny ears to get there. And basically, it's a whole additional stage. So we'll go here. I'm going to show off this stage, though, and run into one of the most harmless enemies, that worm. Now, these enemies are tougher, the ones with the skull. You have to spin jump, if I remember right. Notice that? And these bees act like thwomps, which I've always found interesting. You know, as a kid and even now, I find it interesting. Instead of just having your normal, you know, thwomp enemy, it's a bee that acts, it's a really big bee that acts the same way. These spiny enemies you can't jump on. Yeah, you see, if you just normal jump on these bees with the skull mask on, you can't beat them. You have to spin jump, which you have to be at least this side, not Small Mario, to do that. Just to show this off, and it's gonna slow down because of the recording. Go ahead and grab this mushroom real quick. Maybe I shouldn't do that then. So, sorry for the slowdown. There should be, yep, just a block there. And that's how you get that bonus. If you're really feeling tricky, you can bring the bee over and jump off of the bee to get to the, mushroom. To get to the goal. The, goal bell. If you don't touch the bell, you just run into the door and that'll end the stage. At the end of every zone, there's a boss. You can tell what's the boss because it has a really fancy symbol that you step on to enter the stage. Now, you still have to go through a stage, and these stages tend to be a little tougher. I'll just get rid of that Goomba. Or Para-Goomba, I should say. Something to talk about. This is that'll be the tough thing about this this playthrough. I like the clouds as well. You see that they have eyes and they blink. Oh, I missed! There's the first death. Which, it acted like I hit a block. That was weird. Because you could hear the... That's why you didn't immediately get the, You lost the life music. That was weird. And jump. Up. And up we go. Let's try again. Like I said, the boss stages are a little tougher. You'll have to platform some more. You can also get stuff that way. There we go, made it this time. So, speedrunning this, I will be not, obviously. I'm not anywhere near that good at this game. But I know it well enough. You hold down the jump button to go higher, by the way, which I'm failing to do. If you're having a lot of problems with this game, like you're new to platformers, the bunny ears help you a lot. Now here's the boss of the tree zone. It's not that hard, especially if you have bunny ears, because you can do this. 3 hits and they're out. And I got hit there at the end, but there you go. That's a really easy way to beat that boss. The bosses in this game are not the toughest. I'll tell you what, though, as a kid, I had, you know, some struggles with this game. It was tough for me as a kid. I think it's a really good game if you have, like, a younger brother or sister, or if you're a parent and you have a kid. This is a great game if you can find a way to play it. It's a great game to, I don't know if it was ever re-released. It probably was on Wii Virtual Console or something like that. I keep interrupting myself. It's a great game to let them play and learn about platformers and jumping, and it really lets their imagination have some fun too, because as you'll see, the different areas we go to they're all different. Like Tree Zone, you saw a lot of bees and insects and things like that. We'll be going to, well, obviously 5 other really crazy places before we try to take Mario's castle back. It's a lot of fun and not too difficult, because you can always play and get coins. I guess I can show off this stage. This is just a bonus stage you can do, basically. It's a way to get some coins. You can replay any stage, by the way. At least I think there's coins here. I'm probably thinking of a different game. Yeah, there's a coin, but you can always get coins and try to get more lives that way. If you can get 999 coins, you're guaranteed it's like at least 5, and you can go up all the way to max lives. Oh, here's a way. Yeah, you can grab the star to get a 1-up as well, because it lasts long enough for you to beat a couple of enemies. There you go. It's an easy way to get lives. So even if you die a lot, you know, for whatever reason, it's not that big of a deal. You can get a lot of lives. You can replay a stage that you know really well to get lives. And that's it. That stage is always the same. And to me, it feels like it's just there for you to get a few coins and some extra lives. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to try to do around a stage, an episode, or a zone, not a stage. I thought you said quick, Cendril. Yeah, a zone, an episode will be the goal. Stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and get the special area here, and we'll do that stage, and then we'll call it an episode. So, see you in just a bit. there you go. When you see the star above a door, that means it's a special. That's a special exit, a secret exit. Which leads you to an entirely new zone, new stage you can do. So we'll do this stage as well. The hardest part is getting through that with the bunny ears, because there's no bunny ears on that stage. At least not that I found. When you beat 100 enemies, you get a star that drops from the sky. That's what happens when you defeat 100 enemies. And then the counter resets. If you use this in the right spot, this is an easy way to get some additional one-ups. Oh, you can't pick it up. I just wasn't pressing the button right. Whoops, sorry. I remember carrying a turtle shell on my head. You just hold the run button. Also, the background changes when you beat the special stage, as you can see. Or is it all stages? I think it's when you beat the special area. Now, you can't go back there. You can't just walk back there. But if you go through the special exit again, it'll send you back there to do the stage. So instead of them all being leaves, you can see some of them have bloomed into flowers. It may seem like a really minor thing, but as a kid, I was super excited when I saw that. I was like, wow, I changed the background. Because I found this secret, and it made me want to go to the other stages and find those secrets as well. Okay, with that, I'm going to end this episode here, and I think, as you can see when we walk through here, Mario gets really tiny. And I think that's going to be the next stage that we do. We'll do this zone. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. If you have experiences with this game, let me know in the comments what your experiences with Super Mario Land 2 are. And I'll continue saying more of mine as I go through the game. Until the next episode, I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.